Hi everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick a card reading. In this pick a card reading, we are going to see the energy for the next 7 to 10 days. The energy for the next 7 to 10 days. So we have 3 different piles, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 3 different piles, and I'm not going to put any crystals or any stones today on the piles. Please use your intuition and feel which one resonate with you the most. These 3 cards is going to be your suggestions, or what to do type of things, for like a guidance message for the next 7 to 10 days. So we'll take a look at these messages at the end of the reading. So fill it out and see which pile speaks to you the most. And if you actually feel guided to more than one pile, perhaps you could listen to both of them, because we are going to break up the reading into career, love, like relationships, and money, finance. And so perhaps there are different messages meant for you in different piles. And so if you need more time, you can pause the video. Timestamps are going to be in the description box below, and I will start with pile number 1. So we'll take a look at this card last. And we are using this deck, the Osho Zen Tarot deck, to see the energy for the next 7 to 10 days. So we'll take a look at your money situation, your money situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Any suggestions? Or what kind of energy is around you. Okay, I have one card that flew out already. This is 7 of Swords in this particular deck. It's called the Politics. So that's kind of interesting. So in regards to your finance in the next 7 to 10 days, 7 of Swords, it's about strategy, okay? I mean, of course, over here it's about politics, but 7 of Swords in general, it's about, getting away with things, doing something, trying to take the easy way out. But the other meaning of 7 of Swords is also about planning and strategizing. And then see all of the snakes in this card, right? And then over here, it's about, masks, wearing a mask as well. So for the next 7 to 10 days for pile number 1 in regards to your finance situation, I would say you probably should make up a plan of how you want to go about your finances. Perhaps, there is some politics. It's so interesting, it's politics. So if you are investing about something, this could be like a message for you. You should follow like the politics going on around the world, because I think that is what could influence a lot of your investments, whether it's going to go up or down. So if you're watching this video right when I upload it, like literally right when I upload it, tomorrow is the inauguration, I think that's what it's called, for the new president in the States. And so that would definitely have something to do with, the stocks and everything. And so I think politics will play very, very closely with your financial situation if you are investing. If you're not investing in, in stocks or real estate or anything, then I would just say that in general, you need to figure out how you want to spend your money. You should have a plan. I always suggest people to have like 3 or maybe 4 different accounts. One is just put away, you're never going to use. The other one is more for your daily, spending kind of thing. And then another one, maybe like emergency money or something like that. And you will divvy it up in different percentage, of course. And then I would really suggest also invest a little bit of money, whether it's in a 401k. In the States, that would be like the retirement funds and stuff like, or IRA, okay, IRA, because that helps you alleviate a little bit of taxes, like deferred tax payment. And if you're in other parts of the world, then figure out what your country has, okay, like the benefits of having like different various retirement accounts, or if they have like deferred tax programs or something like that. You want to figure those out. You want to learn about those. You want to strategize how you spend your money and how much money you're making, like budgeting and everything. So I really want to emphasize, like, you, maybe because like the background I grew up with is like, you want to think a little bit ahead about the future. We want to live in the moment, okay? That's why we still have like, accounts for our like play money. But you want to think about the future as well, because you don't want to end up poor and not having a place to live and can't even afford a good medical plan and that kind of things. Because when you're older, you really, like, your ability to make money really decrease, unless, like, of course, if you do like more mental stuff. But why would you want to work when you're older? If I were like growing up, my retirement like dream is, when I was like 20 something, I remember they asked me about like, retirements and stuff like that. I was like, I want to retire when I'm 45, because I know there's like my friends, they were telling about like people that she talked to, and they're like, yeah, if you're old, you can't really spend any money because you can't even travel anymore because you're too old and all that kind of things. I think mentality wise, it really needs to change, because nowadays people are living a lot longer. So you do want to plan. But it doesn't mean like you're living really like stingily every day and not like buy yourself nice meals and go travel and all that stuff. But you want to save a little bit for the future and still live extravagantly in the future as well. And in order to do that, it's all about planning, strategizing. And I think this is what it means. So for the next 7 to 10 days, I really think like you should strategize or plan how you want to spend your money. And this will benefit you in the future. Okay. So, but investment wise, if you want to invest about things, I really think this is probably not a good idea, because over here we have the 7 of Swords. Things could sway a lot, like, could go up and down and you don't really know. So for the next 7 to 10 days would be the best to observe instead of putting money in. If you already have money in because you invested a while ago, then this next 7 to 10 days, I would say, like, don't do anything drastic, because you really want to observe a little bit. And I think politics will definitely influence a lot of the economy, how it does and what it does, and like the new president's what he's gonna do and etc. So you want to observe a little bit instead of doing things too crazy, okay? So for the next 7 to 10 days, that's it. Take a look at your work situation. Your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Whoa, way too many cards. Next 7 to 10 days for pile number 1 in regards to work. Okay, fine, I'll take 3. Okay, we have harmony, we have transformation, and we have past lives. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is number 18. This is the moon card. This is number 13, that death card. And then we have the harmony, which is 10 of cups. So in regards to your work situation, okay, your career in the next 7 to 10 days. Oh my God, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers card. And then you have the beyond illusion, that's judgment. Okay, so for the next 7 to 10 days in regards to your work situation, for pile number 1, first of all, for some of you, I think it's going to be pretty peaceful because we have the 10 of Cups. It's harmony. It's going to be quite nice. For some others of you, I think there is going to be, because we have the Lovers and the Beyond illusion, which is the Judgment card. So this together, I would say like there might be some kind of a decision that you have to make. Okay, some kind of a decision you have to make, and this decision is going to, right now we have the Moon cards, which is about like fear and not able to see things quite clearly just yet. In this particular deck, it's about past lives. So maybe there is some kind of karma or some kind of a debt that needs to be fulfilled. But I really do think that this is the transformation. So whatever you're deciding in regards to your work for the next 7 to 10 days is going to transform you. It's a huge, major decision. We have so many major arcana card, okay? The energy is crazy. And I feel like even if you don't want to, you're going to be pushed towards that way where you have to make some life-changing decisions in regards to your work situation. So, and I feel like once you make that decision, you're going to feel pretty good about it, okay? Even if you have to leave things behind, even though you might feel a little bit scared what the future might hold, in general, I think once you make that change, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel alive. And we do have the Lovers. So make your decision based off of love, passion. What would you, if like the situation, meaning like the decisions that you're facing, whether it's 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, however many decisions, okay, like you can only pick 1 or 2 maybe, pick the one that aligns with your ultimate goal, okay? And that ultimate goal really should be about your passion or your ultimate happiness. What would make you happy? Okay, what would make you happy? That would be like the one and only thing that you should think about when you make a decision. If I make this decision, will I regret it or will I be happy? Even if it doesn't work out, will I have any regret? So I feel like that's like the message over here in regards to your work situation. I feel like maybe there's a decision that you have to make about whether to accept a job or not, or to leave a job and go find something else. Whatever it is, something is coming to an end, and then a new journey is going to begin. So if you don't feel it just yet for the next 7 to 10 days, then it's coming pretty quickly, pretty soon. So maybe for the next 7 to 10 days, you will start to feel this kind of energy or this kind of push towards going that way. There's going to be things that you're going to, it's past life. So I just feel like maybe there are going to be signs that you're going to see, like pushing you towards a new change, a transformation. Maybe, you know, it could also just be like you're going to be sent abroad or sent to a different, like relocate to a different city to work or something like that. I feel like it's a pretty big decision that you have to make. And so because it's a major arcana card, I feel like you're going to see this decision coming up soon. But that decision, you might take a while to decide. But whether you take it, which doesn't matter which way you take it, it's going to be life changing. Okay. And the cards really here suggest that you should go for your greatest happiness. Choose the one that will give you that will make you the happiest. Okay. And if you are with a family, if you have a family or something like that, then maybe, you know, you probably want to discuss with your family and see what is everyone's goal, and get everybody's support too, so that it's a decision made together instead of just by one person, and the other people are kind of been forced to accept that decision, right? So and I feel like it's something, the past lives, it could be something that you didn't do, or you wanted to do in your past life, and now you're getting this lesson again because it wasn't fulfilled in the past life, right? And now you have to make the same kind of decisions again. Just it's a lesson that you have to learn in this lifetime in regards to your work. Okay. I feel like, it's nothing crazy, nothing super bad about the current job or anything. It's just that maybe it's time to move on to a new life stage, right? And for others of you who are looking for a new job, I feel like there's something coming up. Again, it's very life-changing. And whichever way that you go, that you decide, you're going to feel a major shift in your life. And maybe it could also be like what we were talking about, relocation. You have to accept a job that you have to move away to somewhere else, get outside of your comfort zone, and etc. But I feel like you're going to feel pretty happy about it, that you actually made that decision once you do make the decision. Okay, and the Lovers card, I do want to also mention, for people who are single, okay, if you're married or you're in a relationship, then you probably want to watch out about that too. Don't do anything crazy, like, if you're already in a relationship and you're trying to start another relationship, right? And like an office romance or something like that. But for people who are single, I feel like with the Lovers card on the bottom of the deck and the Judgment card, there could be like, some kind of an office romance, or once you make this move, okay, this major change in regards to your career, you might also meet the person that you're meant to meet, because there's the past lives that through work, right? Something crazy, right? Yep, something crazy, something major is going to happen in your career, and it will also affect your personal lives as well. Okay, so that's what I see over here in regards to work situations. So let's take a look at your relationship. We already kind of preface it a little bit about, having that Lovers card on the bottom of the deck, but we'll see in the next 7 to 10 days in regards to your relationship. Okay, we have isolation. This is the Three of Swords in reverse, and then on the bottom of the card we have again a major arcana card, which is courage. This is the number 8, okay, strength card. Over here we have the Three of Pentacles, which is about guidance and working together. So I think for pile number 1, a lot of you will probably this is funny, isolation. So I think you're going to break ice with someone that maybe you held grudges with, okay, in your relationship. Maybe you've there were some kind of unpleasant things that happened previously, and in this next 7 to 10 days you are going to break the ice. You guys are probably going to reconcile, and over here it's going to take a lot of strength and courage to like forgive the other person, and you might even want to ask for guidance for it. Sometimes it's really hard to forgive, and but I think you guys will probably compromise, okay, on certain things that you didn't agree upon. This is in particular for people who are in a relationship. If you guys didn't see something before, eye to eye, you're going to break the silence or something like that, or reconcile and compromise with each other and figure things out together. And for people who are looking to reconcile with someone, I feel like you might not want to reconcile with them, but then you'll forgive them. Okay, you're going to move on and forgive them and not hold grudges anymore. Takes a lot of courage, and I praise you for doing that. And for people who really want to reconcile with a past partner or something like that, there is that possibility. But then with the courage card, I would really say that it might not go the way that you were thinking about. It might just be friendship, not necessarily getting back together, but at least you'll start talking, or start over or something like that. So you're not going to be like jumping back into a relationship right away, but at least you'll break the ice and maybe start talking again. For people who are single, isolation, maybe this is kind of fitting if you're watching this during the pandemic, is like for this one coming up in reverse, and it's called isolation. I would say like you were probably caging yourself a lot, recently, or for maybe the past year because of the pandemic. But if you're watching this way after the pandemic, this still applies. Like maybe you've been antisocial for a while, and for the next 7 to 10 days, maybe you'll start wanting to go and socialize with people a little bit more. But perhaps if it's during pandemic, maybe not like face to face right away, but at least you want to meet people, make new friends. Okay, you are breaking out of your shell. You're tired of staying at home, not doing anything, not meeting new people. You want to go and have like meetings with people, right? And over here, it's going to take a little bit of patience and courage, especially if you're during the pandemic and wanting to meet people outside, right? But I think if you're taking all of the precautions and stuff like that, I'm sure like you might even be able to make some friends, and like some new friends, and you'll get out of this kind of antisocial mode. Okay, you want to, maybe you'll start some like meetings online, right? Zoom meetings or something, FaceTime or something like that, right? So not necessarily meeting face to face, but you will start chatting with people again. You won't like want to be a hermit. Okay, so you're coming out of the hermit mode type of thing. So but I don't think any relationship is going to start just yet. But also I feel with this isolation, 3 of Swords being reversed, some of the single people, for example, I feel like maybe it's time you're trying to heal yourself. So you're slowly healing yourself, and you're coming out of this really sad, heartbroken type of energy as well. So that's why it's like, time to meet new people and move on with your life, right? So now let's take a look at your suggestion card right here. We have heart chakra. Ooh, how fitting. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. This is so interesting because we were just talking about this, because even for your work situation, you have to make decisions based off of love, right? And the answer that you're seeking, because I said there's going to be some kind of a decision that you have to make. You have to make it out of your heart, right? Heart's desire. What do you want? And then over here, you are going to forgive, okay, or moving on. You're going to be healed. There's going to be reconciliation. And over here with the money, it's also about, strategizing. Okay, heart's desire. So over here, I'm going to read what you can do, like the action steps that you can do for the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, so what you need to do is, this is the guidance. This is the Angel Therapy guidance. So go to the flower shop and purchase 1 or more fresh pink roses. If you grow them in your garden, that's even better. Okay, so now carry one with you throughout the day, inhaling its fragrance frequently. Place 1 or more on your nightstand to benefit from its ability to open the heart chakra. When you can't carry a pink rose with you, you can use pure rose essential oil instead. In addition, wear a heart-shaped rose quartz crystal pendant, or place the crystal in your bra or shirt pocket in order to help keep your heart open throughout the day. The angels will also surround your heart with healing and protective pink light if you ask them to. Okay, so this is something that you can do for the next 7 to 10 days, and it will help open up your heart chakra, and maybe it'll help with, moving on, healing yourself, and as well as making decisions, right? And following your heart. So that's what I see for pile number 1. Let me know how this resonates with you. If you have anything that you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. And turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. So for pile number 2, this is your guidance card, which we'll take a look at the end of the reading. And today we are going to use the Osho Zen tarot card. Okay, so I'm not going to take that just yet because I haven't even asked the question. So we're going to take a look at your energy for the next 7 to 10 days, and we'll start off with your finance situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. So pile number 2, what is... Okay, so we have 2 cards in regards to your finance. Oh, they're both pentacle cards. Look at that. On the bottom of the deck, you have rebirth. This is the 6, the swords, 10 of swords, and on the bottom of that is 6 of swords. Okay, burden, financial burden. But there's rebirth, okay? Something good is coming along. Maybe you're at the end of a cycle now. So, but the main card that we have is this would be the Knight of Pentacles, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, and then the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So it does all relate to each other type of thing, because there is some kind of a financial burden. Maybe you're feeling very stressed. You're coming out of, I think you're at the end of a stressful cycle in regards to your financial situation. So there is some rebirth energy coming in. But on the bottom of the deck, it's still like that burden is still there, right? Over here, the outsider, the 5 of Pentacles, right? Being left outside alone in dark. And it's like the gate is even locked. And over here we have the Knight of Pentacles. It's telling us to slow down, like the little turtle. So I feel like you're going to have, in the next 7 to 10 days, there is some kind of, you're coming to the end of a financial burden, financial stress cycle. Okay, you're probably still going to feel a little bit of that because we still have the 5 of Pentacles. You still feel like you're not making enough. You're just barely making ends meet. And this, with the slowing down, I just feel like this rebirth or coming out of this cycle is so slow for you, and you're like, oh my God, I can't wait until I make enough money so that I can afford things and not worry about things and having to be on budget for everything. It's just a lot. I just feel a lot of stress with all of these cards for pile number 2. But just to let you know that it is coming to an end. And I feel like because you're financially struggling a little bit, you don't even have enough money to like do any type of investment. However, I would say like take this time to plan some stuff. Like once you have the money, because this is what happens. When we do make enough money, the first thing we want to do is spend it on things that will make us happy. Meaning, we're going to maybe spend it on a really nice meal. If you haven't shopped for a while, maybe you're going to buy some new gadgets or new clothes, new bags, whatever it is, right? We're going to spend something on something luxurious. not that it's a bad thing, but before you know it, you've spent all of the money that you thought you had enough, and you're struggling again, right? And so what I would say that once you're coming out of this stressful cycle, you're still in the cycle right now in the next 7 to 10 days, right? But you're coming out of it soon. And while you're waiting to come out of it, I really would suggest that you can plan, say, for example, figure out how much money you're spending a month. And then how much money you need to make, at least to make ends meet. And then if you have any extra money, what do you want to do with it? Make a little plan. Do you want to save it? Do you want to invest it? What do you want to do with it, right? So that when you do have enough money, you're not going to be struggling again. And I feel this is what that slowing down means, is that once you have enough, because the Knight of Pentacles is great energy. It's very, very stable, very grounded, very hard working. I feel like you are a very, very hard working person. But I've been listening to a bunch of like, how do you be a millionaire, the mindset of a millionaire or something, those kind of things. And it's just like, it's really interesting, like, rich dad, poor dad. It talks about like the mindset of the rich dad, the mindset of the poor dad, and all of that. It's like poor people or people who are financially struggling, they all have like the same type, at least all of these books have same type of, it's talking about the same thing. And if this is something that interests you, I would really recommend like listening to those, or go to the library or something. I think they have like probably digital books now that you can borrow, and YouTube has like those audiobooks as well, or Hoopla. You can have like audiobooks read to you. So with those, I think you're very grounded, or you should be very grounded. Okay, slow down, make some plan, and really figure out how you want to organize your finances, and figure out what the mindset of a rich person is. That's what I was trying to get to. I don't like, when I say rich, I'm not saying like super rich, because I don't know if I would ever be like that, but that's like a goal, right? That's something we all are working towards. But just want to be comfortable enough and be able to afford the things that you can afford, right? And so like, I really do think listening, getting yourself educated on like finance is so important, and how you spend your money is very important as well. So that's what I see for pile number 2 in regards to your finance situation. I just feel like right now you're coming out of a cycle. There is rebirth, and you want to use this energy, this coming back to one type of like, start manifesting new things. Use it in a the right way. Okay, I don't know if it's like the right way, but it's like you want to manifest more good things to attract more things, more wealth, right, into your life, so that you're not always going to be feeling like you're struggling or having this burden that you have to carry and cannot let go. And even here it's like compromise, right? You want to be able to feel like you have enough and that you can just do whatever you want, and travel and eat steaks or whenever you want to, right? And not have to be like, oh, I can't spend that much money, right? So I would say be more grounded, figure out what you need to do to get out of this, because you are coming out of this. I feel like there is going to be some good money coming in for you, because over here we have the Knight of Pentacles, but it's just very slow, very, very slow, but it's coming in your way. So you're coming out of this struggling, burdening cycle. But so while you're waiting to come out of it, I really think you should plan how you're going to spend these kind of money or extra money that you'll be receiving soon, and plan it well, right? So that you can make more money with money. So let's take a look at your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. For pile number 2. Work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. We have one that flew out. Ooh, it's creativity in reverse. It's creativity in reverse. This is a major arcana card number 3. This is the Empress card. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have 17, silence. This will be the Star card, I believe. Okay. This is the Star card. Ooh, the Star card is actually a really nice card. It's about, I mean, in this deck it's called Silence. So for the next 7 to 10 days, right below it, you actually have 4 of Pentacles, the Miser, which is like, you know, trying to control everything, right? Holding on to everything. So what I feel for you for the next 7 to 10 days is that you're going to feel a little stuck, because the main card that flew out is the Creativity card, and it came out in reverse. And so it's about abundance, it's about inspiration, it's about starting something new. So something is stagnating, okay, for you, for pile number 2, in regards to your work situation. You might feel like if you work in like the creative field, you might feel like, oh my God, I'm running out of ideas, like kind of like that writer's block type of energy, like you're stuck, you feel uninspired, can't think of any good new ideas, right? But you know, having this card is still a really nice card, because it means it's there, it's just blocked energy. And in order to flip it around, I think what you need to do is you need to let things flow, because over here on the bottom of the Star card, this is the Miser, right? You're trying to control everything instead of letting things flow. And also with this one over here on the bottom of the deck, this is like the first, right? It's the Star card, the Silence card. So Star is about dreams come true. It's about healing energy, right? And I feel with the Star, it's like lots of dreams and lots of possibility, right? And so I think it's there with like what I'm talking about with the Creativity card in reverse is still a good card. It's just that the energy is blocked. So you need to maybe silence yourself a little bit, because maybe you are, maybe because your financial situation is like, you know, causing you a lot of trouble. You're just very stressed out all the time, and so your mind is like turning nonstop on about like things, you know, crazy things going on in your life. And so you need to find time to maybe silence your mind. I would really say like meditate a little bit if you can, or just like listening to like lo-fi music or something very calming, very nice, and just clear your head, clear your mind, and you'll see what you can do in regards to your work, and you can get out of this stagnant energy. I feel like with this one, doesn't matter what kind of field you are in, but especially if you're in creative field, like, you know, you feel uninspired, and if you silence your mind and start like really listening to like these stressful energy out, I think you'll be able to feel that inspiration flowing again. But if you're in any other type of field, I think this just silencing your mind and feel this like energy, nice calm energy flowing into you. You can get out of the stagnant energy. You will be able to start moving things again towards your desire things. And I feel like over here with the 3, Empress card in reverse, also I think you're losing passion a little bit in regards to your work situation. You just feel like lack of energy. You don't feel passionate about it anymore too. And sorry. And but I feel like it's just because things aren't going the way that you wanted it to go. You don't feel accomplished. That's why you're losing steam. That's why you're losing energy, or losing passion. So calm your mind, meditate, filter out the stress, just even temporarily, and just feel good. And I notice, like, if you're like stuck in a work building the whole day, every day, just like give yourself like 5 minutes or 10 minutes and go outside and just like have the sun shine on you for a little bit. Just walk around the block or something. It really does help, like opening yourself up a little, and you feel really good. And just like walking around, not thinking about anything, and you can even put on like a earphone or something, and like we're talking about listening to some lo-fi or meditation music or something like that, and it really helps. Like you'll feel good. So that once you feel good, I think you'll be able to attract good things to come into you again, and this energy will be flipped around, and you'll feel very inspired and passionate about the things that you like again, right? I just feel like maybe you're burnt out a little bit at work, and you just need time alone and time to recuperate and heal. Okay, so for people who are looking for a new job, I feel like, again, you're probably feeling a little burnt out. You feel like things aren't going your way. All the jobs that that you applied, you either don't hear back, or you got rejected. Okay, and so there's a lot of feeling of rejection, feeling really down, feeling like a failure, and I think you need to get rid of that energy, because that's just bad energy to keep. Okay, I think it's okay to feel sad and feel bad, and because it's not good to suppress it, right? But once you get all of those negative energy out, you got to look on the bright side again, right? So I think you just need a little bit of time to heal, need a little bit of time to feel good about yourself again, and need a little bit of time to become passionate again about all the things that you love to do, or you used to love to do. You need to feel like passionate about it again. And so that once you recuperate that energy, and you can reapply to various jobs again. Okay. And I feel like with this one, you can even start, if you are having a little bit of hard time finding a job or something like that right now, maybe you can start working as a freelancer just for the moment. I know freelance, you probably won't get any money, but then while you're applying for jobs, you're not getting any money either, right? So you're just waiting. Instead of just being passively waiting, you should take some action and so to get out of the stagnant energy. So make things happen for you, right? Because having this reverse is like stagnant energy and like passivity, right? So if you can do something to push the energy forward, it would really help. For example, you can I don't know, like me, do some YouTube or something like that, or film something, take pictures, whatever you're passionate about, go do that thing. And I feel like then you'll find the love for things again. Okay, so that's what I see in regards to your work situation. I do feel with the 3, this Empress 3, if you're looking for a job, there is new opportunities coming your way, but it's just very blocked and stagnant right now. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think you need to do something to push that energy forward. Because when you apply for jobs, and even if you go to like interviews, people can feel your energy if you're feeling a little down and not confident about yourself, right? So you got to do something so that you feel good about yourself again, and that energy will show. Okay, so let's take a look at your love situation for the next 7 to 10 days. For pile number 2, work. Okay, that's super fast. Oh wow, we have politics in reverse though for your love situation for pile number 2. And then on the bottom of the deck we have number 4, the Rebel, which is the Emperor card. This is a major arcana as well. And we have moment to moment. This is the 2 of Pentacles coming in after that. So there is still like a little bit of waiting time. But over here we have the Empress. Look at that. We have the 3 and the 4. I mean, this is on the bottom of the deck, but that's like a pair. So for pile number 2, even though it's a pair, one is reversed. So like there is a little bit of a stagnant energy right here. I do want to say that with the politics, this is the 7 of Swords in reverse. It's about strategizing. It's also about, in this particular, it's about wearing a mask, okay? Not being able to show your real self, or being, because all these snakes, something like poisonous, something hidden, right? In this particular deck is about politics. So I feel like if you are in a relationship, maybe there is, I don't think it's the 2 of you are having problems, but the people around you are causing problems. So maybe, for example, not able to get along with their friends, or not able to get along with their family. Maybe they're sabotaging you and your partner's relationship by saying something bad behind your back, right? Or your family, your friends don't get along with your partner, and they're saying something bad about your partner and like causing strains between the 2 of you. And it's just like a lot of these politics that's like unnecessary politics. And I really think like in order to remain peace and harmony between your relationship, I think you guys should probably ignore that, because it's coming up in reverse. I just feel like people don't have the best intention, or because it's coming out in reverse, I think their intention, their best intention is going, or not their horrible intentions, let's say, is going to be revealed. Okay, something like a truth might be revealed about people around you, or maybe you'll be finding something about your partner, or your partner finding something about you, because it's also about secrets being revealed, right? And so hopefully you don't have any crazy secrets or your partner doesn't have crazy secrets, but some kind of a truth might be revealed. And it could also, like we were talking about, it's not necessarily you and your partner, but the people around you guys are causing problems, and their true colors are going to be revealed as well. And now okay, so who are our real friends and who I should never listen to, because they are causing more problems than good in our relationship. So that's that. And for others, for other people who are single, for example, because that will be more like people who are in a relationship. So if you are single, okay, if you're single with this 7 of Swords being reversed, I just feel like some kind of a truth will be revealed. Maybe even though you're single, if you are dating someone or just like seeing someone casually, maybe you'll find out something about them that you don't really like, or this could be about you. If you don't have anyone at all right now, you're just like very single, maybe this truth is about you. Like, what do you really want out of life? What do you want in a relationship? Like, you're going to have like a sudden maybe epiphany about yourself, right? And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, wow, like this is what I want. And remember, on the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor card, and that's about regaining control. It's about self-discipline. It's about confidence. So I feel like you will gain control back, okay, of your life. You will say yes and no to whoever you know that comes into your life. You're in control. And so for people who are in a relationship, it's the same thing. You're in control. You're not going to let other people dictate how you should run your relationships, right? You are in control. You and your partners, or not partners, you and your partner are in control of your relationship, and these people are going to show their colors, right? And for people who are looking to reconcile with someone, you're gonna find out something, and I don't know if you're going to be happy about it or not, but something is going to be revealed, and whatever it's being revealed, it actually helps. It could help you move on, or it could help you gain more confidence about yourself. So maybe something about your partner that you really want to reconcile, you realize like, oh my gosh, they're not that great. Like, why would I want someone like that back? Or you just found out something about them, like maybe they started dating another person, or they're in another relationship, or maybe they're just miserable, something, okay? You're going to find out something about them, and it's going to help you, like I said, move on or gain more confidence about yourself. All right, so that will be for the next 7 to 10 days. And so let's take a look at your suggestion card. Okay, we have the solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. What do we talk about? Oh my gosh, we just talked about this. Get your power back. Gain your power back. Don't let other people dictate your relationship. Don't let other people dictate how you should do your work. You should feel confident about yourself, right? Don't give your power away. Over here in finance as well, like you're feeling you're being left outside, but really you should take charge of your own life, how you want to run it, how you want to live it. All right, so let's take a look at solar plexus chakra and the action steps. This is angel therapy card, so this is something that you can do for the next 7 to 10 days, or maybe you can do it. It could be like a routine for you. You should start doing it every day. So what you want to do over here is that recline on your back in a quiet location and focus on your solar plexus, which is the energy center behind your belly button. So it's right around your belly button. Focus your energy on your belly button, and then say either silently or aloud the following. I don't think you need to say it word for word. You can just say it however you wanted it to, okay? In your own words, just as long as it's the same type of meaning. So you want to call upon Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Please cut any cords of fear from my solar plexus to anyone whom I'm giving my power away to. Then inhale and exhale deeply as Michael disentangles you from those whom you've feared were controlling you. And then say the following: Archangel Michael, please give me the courage to take complete responsibility for every aspect of my life. Okay, so this is what you can do every day. You can call upon Archangel Michael and call upon them to cut cords of fear and to stop giving your power away and to give you the courage to take responsibility of your own life. Okay, so that's what you should do for the next 7 to 10 days, and it will help you. I think it will help speed up your financial burden and stress, and maybe you will be able to get out of this stagnant energy in your work situation and speed up, revealing the true colors of people and their true intentions, so you can get away from them or keep them. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 2. Let me know if this resonates with you or not, or if there are anything that you want to share with me, leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and enjoy my video. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you. Oh, turn on the notification bell if you haven't already, okay? And then thank you so much for watching. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. So now pile number 3, we'll take a look at your suggestion card at the end, and we are going to first to look at the next 7 to 10 days energy in regards to your financial situation first. Okay, let's take a look at your financial situation first. So pile number 3. Okay, we have 2 cards that fell out. Oh wow, okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is change, and then we have isolation, that's the 3 of Swords. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Pentacles, moment to moment. Oh my god, at the end of this, I mean, behind this card is transformation. This is the Death card, okay? So, all right, I feel like for your finance situation in the next 7 to 10 days, something is going to change. We have change, and then over here we have, like on the bottom of the deck, we have transformation, death as well, right? Rebirth. But the thing is, I feel like with this, because this transformation card is behind this moment to moment, like the bottom, this card, okay? So I feel like this transformation might take a little bit of time, and also because of this change card right next to it is the 3 of Swords too. So you're trying to heal yourself. I think maybe right now, right at this moment, you are still kind of stuck in this sad energy. Maybe you lost something. Okay, this is 2 of Pentacles, trying to juggle 2 things, right? So I think maybe you're still trying to juggle 2 things at the same time. Maybe you're still feeling a little stressed about something. But with this 3 of Swords, what I feel is that maybe there is a recent loss in your finances. Maybe you lost some money because of, it could be because, you know, you got laid off, unemployment, or it could be because, you know, you lost something that you invested in a while ago or recently. So something like a loss of money, or it could be other parts. So it doesn't have to be like financial, like this loss doesn't have to be financially related, but it could be, or because it's a general reading, it could also be other parts of your life, okay? And you're feeling really sad and lost about, there's some kind of a loss maybe too in your, you know, your personal life or work life, and that it's affecting you financially. Okay, so maybe you can't really work, you can't really concentrate, you don't really want to work, etc. But I feel like the energy is shifting soon, okay, with this 10 Wheel of Fortune, right? And then right on the bottom of this is transformation, rebirth. So you're going to be, I think you're going to figure out how to heal yourself very soon. And you're going to figure out how to juggle 2 things at the same time and doing them equally well. Because I feel like with this card and then combined with this, it's like you're trying to do things at the same time and it's just not working, and you're like dropping the balls everywhere, right? But I feel like you're going to figure out how to do it. You learned from your mistakes, and now you'll understand how to do it, and there is going to be a transformation coming in. There's going to be a new fortune coming into your life, and everything is going to turn in your favor. And also I think you're also coming out of a cycle. You're starting new, you're starting fresh, you're manifesting greater, better things into your life financially. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number 3. So let's take a look. And I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, you might even want to, you know, go and try your luck a little bit this is what I'm saying is just more for the fun of it. Okay, I can't guarantee that you'll make some money, but at least you'll feel like fun, right? Maybe try like get lottos or something like that. Even if you gain like $1 or $2, that's still like pretty lucky, right? Consider sometimes we don't win anything at all. So that's that. And let's take a look at your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Work situation for pile number 3 for the next 7 to 10 days. Work situation. If no cards fall out, I'm going to draw one. Okay. It always happens when I say that, and it will like fall out. All right, so we have the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the 2 of Wands for work. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Swords, and then the 7. This number 7 major arcana card, which is awareness. Behind that is 3, creativity. So I feel like right now, right at this moment, there is going to feel a little bit of stagnation, okay? Because we have the 2 of Swords right here on the very bottom of the deck. And then we have number 2 over here as well, which is the 2 of Wands. It's about possibilities. But nothing's really moving yet. It's just a lot of possibilities. And then 3 of Pentacles is about working together. So I think work-wise for the next 7 to 10 days, you're going to work really peacefully and wonderfully and harmoniously with your coworkers. Okay. I think you're going to get along with a lot of people. Project-wise, you're going to be able to work with them on things. But if you're looking to achieve a little bit more in your work situation, I feel like there is some possibility of you moving up or receiving like a little bit more, like an increase in money or something like that. There is that possibility, but it's kind of stagnant right now. Like it's not, so at this works, at this current company, you're not at a dead end. So there is a lot of like possibility for you to move up the company ladder. The only thing is, it's just maybe the next 7 to 10 days is not quite the time that you'll see that fulfilled just yet. But I'm telling you, it's coming. Right after that, there is going to be awareness. This is the Chariot card, and then the creativity. This is the Empress card. So things are going to start moving forward, and it's going to be moving forward at full speed. So you should probably take this time, like this next 7 to 10 days. Could be a little bit longer than that, because the next one, when it comes, this is a major arcana. So like it could come next week, but it could come maybe in a month or so. Not sure how long this energy is going to last, because you have quite a few cards that dropped out in your work situation. But I feel like it's going to be definitely within a month or so that you're going to see things start moving at full speed again. Okay, so the only thing is, before you're going to start seeing things moving forward, is this 2 of Swords card. I mean, this is the schizophrenia in this deck card, but the 2 of Swords is always about decision, right? So there is some kind of a decision that's coming up, and this is over here 2 of Wands. It's about that as well, possibility. So there are some kind of something that's going to come up that you have to make a decision about, and once you make that decision, everything is going to go like charge full speed ahead, and you need to probably go, get ready for this, prepare yourself for this. Okay, things are going to go really quickly and nicely, I would say, too, for you. So for people who are looking for new jobs right now, okay, people who are looking for new jobs right now, I feel like you probably want to find a mentor or someone to help you a little bit. Maybe you want to have somebody correct your resume or like look over your resume, or maybe even do like a little bit of a mock interview or something, so that you feel more confident when you go in to get your interview. Because I feel this is what this guidance card is about. But there is possibility. The only thing is, for the next 7 to 10 days, you should probably use this time to, like what we're talking about, refine your resume, send out more resume, and do some mock interviews with a mentor or someone that you regard very highly, or someone who's very experienced, so that you can get a little bit of feedback from them, so that you can ace that interview, right? There's possibility. And then over here we have the schizophrenia card with this Two of Swords. It's just Two of Swords. So it's going to feel a little stagnant for this next 7 to 10 days. So you're probably not going to hear things back from them. So you should use this time to prepare yourself and to start like applying. Okay. Because I feel like maybe within the next 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to actually start hearing back, and things are going to move forward really quickly. And I think it's going to be pretty successful as long as you believe it, you trust it, and you have confidence. So that's why I really use this time to prepare yourself, so that you become the best of the best when you go in to a job interview. And when you get hired, you also is in your best condition possible, right? There's a lot of possibility, and the two cards is also about partnership as well, and harmony, right? So even though it's like Two of Swords and Two of Wands is like not about that as well, but the number 2 itself, it's about partnership. So things are going to there is going to be some kind of a partnershiping coming up, but it's just stagnant at the moment. And so prepare yourself, use this time to prepare yourself, so that you're ready for any challenges coming your way soon. All right, so that's that. And then let's take a look at your love life for the next 7 to 10 days. Your love situation for the next 7 to 10 days. That's pretty quickly. We have the 8 major arcana, 8 card. It's a courage or strength card. And look at this. It's the 6 of Wands. Success. Isn't it awesome? And then right underneath it is the 9 of Cups. Oh, this is Magician. The Magician card. Number 1. 9 of Cups. I know this card says laziness, which is really funny. I think it's because you got everything you wanted. You're so satisfied. Now you kind of overindulging. Okay, that's what it is. But it's like, it's still a very happy card. Okay, it's like dreams come true. Look at this person. I would want to lay like this all day if I could, right? And then on the very bottom of your deck is this 6 of Wands, success. So I think for pile number 3, whether you're okay, let's break it up. So if you are single, okay, if you're single, I think there is a possibility that you'll be able to find someone that you like a lot. Mutual attraction. There's going to be mutual attraction. Number 8, it's abundance, courage. The only thing is about this is that you might need to make your intention known to the other person. You might want to be a little bit more proactive than you used to, because this is the courage card. So you want to find the strength to move forward in the relationship, right? This is about singles. So if you want to make that move, you want to text them, you want to text them back, okay? Make your intentions known. But it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be successful. But for others of you, I feel like there are some of you who are single and you're like, I'm kind of enjoying my single life. And I think it's good with that too, because over here is the Courage, and we have the Nine of Cups, which is all about, being very satisfied with yourself and like lying down. So this 2 card combined could also be you're having a wonderful time by yourself. And also Magician, right? Manifesting whatever it is that you want to manifest. And so like you actually feel like great. You're enjoying your freedom. You're enjoying not having to answer to anyone. So you're just taking this time to just chill and have fun and do anything you wanted. So people who want to, meet someone, I think there's that possibility that you'll be able to manifest something mutual. But for others of you who are single and don't want to be in a relationship just yet, you're enjoying your time, your freedom alone. And for people who are in a relationship right now, I think your relationship is going to be pretty prosperous. We have over here the Courage card. It's all about abundance. And look how awesome it is, like a flower growing out of like the cracks between 2 stones, right? It's very difficult, but that's strength, right? So the relationships being prosperous, even though and overcoming a lot of hardships and obstacles and growing stronger together. And if you guys haven't been able to, maybe you were in a situationship before, you're finally going to, or your partner, or it could be you, you guys are finally going to make your relationship known to everyone. Okay, we are together right now. We are, you're going to announce the wonderful news to everyone. Maybe you guys are moving the relationship up to the next level. Okay, so it could be a situationship moving into a relationship, or a stable relationship now moving towards marriage, or just like living together, or whatever it is. Okay, so you're going to make things known. Nothing's going to be hidden a secret anymore, and everything's going to feel really good, very harmonious with your partner. There is like new energy coming in, moving towards a new level, the next level. And for people who are looking to reconcile with someone, I think you might be able to. Okay, I think you might be able to, having this card over here and the Magician too, right? Which is about manifesting, and then the Strength card. But this is the only thing though with this, the Strength card is your main card, so it's patience. It's about overcoming a lot of obstacles. It's like, not all of the cracks have flowers coming out of it. It's particular cracks. So it's like a hit and miss. For some of you, I think you'll definitely be able to reconcile, have something, overcome the difficulties, and be able to have your relationship prosper. But for others of you, it really needs to see how you go about it, and how was your relationship before, right? And the kind of situation you guys are in right now. There is a possibility, but I can't say that it's for everyone, just because over here in the card, it's not all of the cracks have the flower coming out of it. And so some of you guys, it will take a little bit more patience. It's going to take a little bit more time, a lot more strength to overcome a lot worse obstacles and harder obstacles, right? So it's going to be different for everyone, but there is the possibility. I don't want to not say that, because it's a number 8 card. It's all about possibility, and you do have the Magician card. It's about possibility as well. So if you could hang in there, I would say, why not? Okay. So okay, I do also want to say this is a major arcana card. So we're testing the energy, we're figuring out, or we're seeing the energy for the next 7 to 10 days. But since this is a major arcana card, like we were talking about, if to reconcile, this is the particular group about reconciliation. that it might take a little bit longer. For other people, you know, whether you're single or you're in a relationship, it could take a little bit longer, but it could also come a lot faster too, because it depending on your situation. But I feel like for the other groups, it's going to be a lot quicker. Okay. Reconciliation, it will depend on your relationship before that, how fast this flower is going to grow or come out of this. Okay. So now let's take a look at your suggestion card for pile number 3. We have shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. This is very interesting. Shield yourself from negative energies. See, over here, we do have negative energies over here, like the isolation, the 3 of Swords, right? This very sad energy, but there is good coming in. So I feel for pile number 3, there's always good accompanying the bad. So you want to shield out the negative energy and leave only the positive energies with you. So let's take a look at what this angel therapy, like action steps that you can take to help you shield yourself better. Okay, so this is what you can do for the next 7 to 10 days, but I would say, like, if you can, make it into like your daily routine or something, right? So, okay. For shield yourself, the action steps is this is what you should do. Visualize yourself surrounded by one or more of the following colors. You can layer colors for multiple purposes, such as a white light next to you for general protection, followed by a second layer of green light for healing, and covered by a third layer of purple light for spiritual protection. So just so you want to visualize yourself surrounded by all these colors. Lights, right? This is kind of like meditation, so maybe you can do a little bit of meditating, visualizing yourself shielded by these using these colors to shield yourself. And over here, so these are the different colors, what it means. So if it's a blue light, it's increased communication and clarity. If it's green light, it's healing and protection of health. If it's pink light, it's lightheartedness and romance. And purple is spiritual protection or shielding from psychic attack. And then white is the general protection. Okay. And then the light shields last for about 12 hours, less time in harsh circumstances. Less time in harsh circumstances. So re-invoke them often. So each time you do this visualization, it'll shield you for about 12 hours, but it could be less if you are in a worser or harsh condition. Okay, so that could be a lot less, maybe cut in half, like 6 hours or something like that. So remember to do this visualization often so that you can feel protected all the time. So make it into a routine, definitely, whenever you feel like you want to be protected. But I definitely think, since this is your suggestion card for the next 7 to 10 days, you should do this for at least the next 7 to 10 days so that you can build your shield up and attract all the good things into your life. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 3. Let me know how this resonates with you. If you have anything that you want to share with me, leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. And hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.